All my life, I wanted to be a gangster. From Atlantic City, New Jersey, Paris Island, South Carolina, BFE, Idaho, Norman, Oklahoma, Colorado Springs, and all points in between. This, right here, right now, is the Art of Floundering. Live with our creative partner, Spanky's Puppets and Comics. I want to wish each and every one of you nothing but peace and love. Let us begin tonight's experience, dude, because we're talking about the fall of Ken. Yeah. In vertical only mode. So let's get it on, dude. Wow, said Barbie. You know, Kenneth kind of ran across the bad crowd and went down a bad path, man. What's that you're talking about, Barbie? Ken has always been a pretty solid dude. No, said Barbie. He ran into somebody called the Weed Pusher Man. The what? That's right. That's right. It's me. That's right, gang. Take a close look at it, man. This is the Weed Pusher Man. And let me tell you... Fuck yeah, let's get some... What's up? Thank you, Ty, man. Let's get into it, man. The Weed Pusher Man, dude. Says the Weed Pusher Man. Make no mistake about it. He's pushing problems. And you think for a second, dude? You think for a second? Hey, said the Weed Pusher Man. This is how he gets you, dude. Hold on, let's get a little music to it, man. I don't know how the volume is, but I'm sure. I think my mic is hot. Let me. Ooh, yeah. Take a close look, gang. This here's the Weed Pusher Man. He may look all cute and cuddly. That's right, ass kisser. Take a close look, ass kisser. This is the Weed Pusher Man. Hey! Because the Weed Pusher Man is pushing problems, dog. Let's get into it, man. Oh, you think the pot is harmless? Well, golly gosh, said Barbie. My good pal Ken thought the pot was harmless. Really? Let's get into it. Hey, this is Ken, dude. Golly gosh. Whatever happened to Ken? Hey, man, said Ken. I'm really jonesing for some of that narcotic, the pot, man. Hold on, dude. I could really use some. Yeah, man, said the Weed Pusher Man. Yeah, Ken. Yeah, you want to get high? Said the Weed Pusher Man. Just then, dude. Hold on, man. Well, I got to keep it on the down low because my old lady Barbie keeps busting my balls, said Ken. Ken saying Barbie's busting his balls about his pot usage. Oh, Kenneth, said Barbie, I wish you'd get off the narcotic, the pot. It's so filthy. Oh, come on, said Satan. Lighten up, Barbie. Ken's just trying to, get vulnerable and authentic. Yeah, Barbie, said the Weed Pusher Man. Quit being such a fucking buzzkill. Thank you, dude. Just then, let's get into it, dude. Take a close look. Weed Pusher Man pushing a narcotic. Ken on the down low. Hey, dude, I really could use some of that pot. Weed Pusher Man says. Ken goes, don't do it. Satan, not Satan. Weed Pusher Man. Hold on, dude. Weed Pusher Man goes, come on, dude. Yeah, man, do it. Would you do it? Huh. I wonder what Satan would do at a time like this. Golly gosh, said Satan. I'm perplexed, dude. Why don't we ask Jesus? I don't know, man. Jesus kind of seems to be a little bit on edge these days, dude. Hey, said Jesus, if you're a real American, you'll do some of that in their narcotic pot, said Jesus. Well, you're no help there, Jesus. Just then, fucking weed pusher man said, yeah, dude, I'll supply you. Hold on. And next thing you know, Ken is on the pot. For those of you watching the stream right now, this is Ken. He's on the pot, man. That's right. Yeah, man, said the weed pusher man. Yeah, yeah. And not even Satan can get him out of the abyss. Oh, Ken, you filthy bastard. You're on that narcotic, you filthy son of a bitch, Ken. Hey, Barbie, said Ken. Why don't you quit with all the bitch bites? Can't you see I'm trying to shoot up in my ass with this marijuana needle? Said Ken. Let's take a moment to talk about our faith journeys, shall we? Hang on. I kind of like this look. What do you guys think? This is Ken, man. Hey, gang. You know, there was a time when I thought I had it all, but I got tired. See, Barbie wasn't giving up any of that smoothie action. Oh, Ken, you know I'm trying to hold out for the right fella. What the fuck, man, said Ken. Right fella? You had me dressing up as an asshat. I'm going on these fucking vacations I can't afford. Where do you think I'm going to get the fucking bread? Slinging rock? Oh, Ken, you're such a bastard. Well, that's why I turned to the pot, Barbie, said Ken. So, I'm trying to help you guys, man. Look, let me take you to another scene. Okay? You don't want this to happen, do you? You start flipping out on pot, dude. Next thing you know, this is what happens, dude. You don't make good judgment. You go on Tinder. First you say, hey, wait a minute, I got an idea, said the pot junkie. Let me present a scenario to you. I got an idea, said the pot junkie. That's right, man. Or plugging it, man. You got to plug that shit. So the pot junkie goes on Tinder. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. So the pot junkie goes on Tinder. What happens now? Well, he goes, this looks like the gal for me. Really, pot junkie? Don't you think you want to exercise better judgment than that? And just then, oh, I knew I forgot to bring somebody in. Motherless pigs, dude. Well, that's okay, because the weed pusher man shows up, dude. With his product. Hold on. See this? I'm all pissed because I got so anxious to stream I didn't bring in my new Ken animations. That's okay. Let's talk about the weed pusher, man. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let's get into the meat of the show. Are we ready? Okay. To review, Barbie is rather perplexed because Ken likes to blast grass, dude. Okay? Here it is. You thought that was just a one-off earlier? No, this is Ken right now. There's the weed pusher man right there. You see him? And this is Ken blasting grass, dude. Blasting product, dude. Right now, right there in front of your eyes. So let me ask you guys something. Do you still think the pot is harmless, man? All right. Maybe I should have thought this through. We're not going to give up on it. We're not done. I just thought this would help. I think I was wrong. And it come to pass, said Satan, I'm a bit perplexed with all of yous. Why is that, Satan? When I take a look out there, I would think things are going pretty super duper peachy keen in your eyes. Golly gosh, Satan. Aren't you happy? Jeepers, how could a fella be happy at a time like this when you refuse to get vulnerable and authentic? What are you talking about, Satan? I'm doing a live stream. I'm trying to reach people, dude. Okay, Satan? I'm trying, dude. I'm in the arena, right? And I'm out there and I'm trying to reach people and I'm trying to say, hey, man, hey, junkies. How about putting down the marijuana delivery devices and getting with the program? Sure, it's thankless, Satan. But it's a calling, dude. And why do you have to bust my balls, man? And it come to pass that Satan said, gee whiz there, Will D. It sounds like you've got a lot going on. Well, I certainly do, Satan. I've got a lot going on, gosh darn it. And it feels like, gee whiz, Satan. I don't have anybody I can share anything with. Golly, gee whiz. I sit there all day with this crazy stuff in my head, and I know it would be healthy if I could talk to somebody about it, but it seems like no one understands. And it come to pass that Satan said, hey, pal, I understand. Do you, Satan? Do you really? Sure. You're not the first fella that's carrying a load. Yeah, it is a load, Satan. And I bet that load's weighing you down. Well, gosh, Satan. Here I am. Streaming, dude. Of course it's weighing me down. I'm trying to express my disgust and dissatisfaction with the so-called status quo. And it feels like I'm shouting in the darkness, man. It's like the words of the prophets aren't written on the subway walls because it's not a Twitter tweet. Satan said, hey, pal, until you get rid of that load, it's just going to continue to weigh you down. What do you mean by weigh me down, Satan? Well, don't you think it's time to do something with that load? Well, yeah, Satan, but who can handle a load like this? Well, why do you think I'm here, said Satan. I'm here to take that load. And it come to pass, man, that I come upon Satan, dude. And I brought upon him my load, dude. These are crazy times. So look, man, I can't be the only one. Whoops. Wrong Satan. Anybody want to share their burden with Satan right now? We can put it up. I won't shame you, dude. You can be anonymous if you want to in chat. But let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Does anybody want to... I'm looking in the chat right now. This is going viral, dude. Satan's going viral. Well, is there anybody else you want to talk... Oh, I know. Ken's not the only... Hey, man, this is Ken. I'm really glad that instead of waking up in the morning, doing the right thing, and having a hottie like Barbie in my life, I wake up in the fit of marijuana withdrawals. And the first thing in my mind is, where the hell is my marijuana needle so I could shoot up before I get sick? You know, they told me the pot was harmless, man. Gosh, I think they were wrong. I kind of wish I was the old Ken. But that's not going to be me because I'm a pot junkie now, said Ken. For those of you watching, this is Ken. This is what happens, dude, when you lose your way. Okay? Ken used to do the right thing. He had a hot girlfriend named Barbie. Oh, Ken, you son of a bitch, said Barbie. Get off my ass, Barbie, said Ken. Why do you gotta be such a, hang on. Look, dude, it's not just me. Even fucking Bert from fucking Sesame Street's on the fucking pot. Hey, said Boit. Hey, where's Orny? I want to get Orny all strung out on the pot. Gee whiz, Bert. Who's your connection? I know. He's not the connection. The weed pusher man's expanding, dude. Getting back to Bert. Hang on. Come on out. Everything's A-OK. 'Cause Bert is slinging the P.O.T. on Sensimilia Street. Yeah, don't you want to get high today on Sensimilia Street? Dun, 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 dun. Come along, put the books in the dumpster fire. Grab a bong and fire up with Bert and all the characters on Sensimilia Street. Yeah, he said Bert. Well, this is what fucking happens, man. You think I'm happy about this shit? Bert got up, dude. He had a mission. Got sidetracked. He's like, today's going to be different, see? I'm going to get back on track. Get off the plot, said Bert. Next thing you know, oh, wait, I'll just do one hit. Next thing you know, Bert's out there slinging pot rocks, dude. Hey, anybody want crack pot? That's right, dude. That's what fucking happens. Oh, this guy's full of shit, man. I'm going to go fucking watch something that's cooler. Okay, what's cooler? I guess fucking waking up in the ER because you didn't listen to Sense is cooler. What are you talking about? Well, okay. Howdy, I'm Dr. Balzacki. I'm a certified emergency room THC the pot flatline intervention specialist here to tell you snapperheads that this, hang on, he's going to try to reach the kids. This, the pot, said Dr. Balzacki. This narcotic here is responsible for over 8 billion deaths in the United States alone. I'll say it again. 8 billion deaths, junkies, said Dr. Balzacki. I'm a little off my game tonight, said Dr. Balzacki. Maybe it's because I had to deal with someone else who flatlined. And before long, you know who else is going to flatline? Ken, dude. And I got something else to tell you. This ain't the land of make-believe, dude. Because Barbie's on the fucking pot, too. You know what, said Barbie? Getting high is cool. Barbie thought getting high was cool. But then, hang on, man. When Barbie was blasting grass, next thing you know, hey, hot mama, hold on. Rod shows up, dude. Fuck yeah. Yeah, man. Peace and love. Peace and love. Rod goes, hey, foxy lady. Hang on. This is how Barbie got on the pot, okay? Hold on. Let's do this right. I'm sorry. I got so excited. you know. Okay, so Barbie's like talking, dude. Hang on. Hi, Instagram. This is your good friend Barbie, letting you know that chastity and staying off the pot is pretty gosh darn cool. Hold on. Just then. Hey, Foxy lady. I bet you got one fine smoothie going on down there. Said fucking Rod. Yeah, check him out, man. Rod's got that Colt 45 and bong on the down low, see? See what Rod's doing? Hey, man. Hey, check it out, said Rod. Check it out. Watch me tap that ass. Hey, Rod, this is Barbie, man. This is America's sweetheart. You can't come in here and desecrate her with your fucking deviancy. That ain't fucking right, dog. No, this is fucked up, guys. This is fucked up, dude. Rod's gonna come in here with his fucking deviancy and desecrate fucking Barbie with his deviant fucking behavior. Hey, baby, said Rob. You ever thought about getting high? You know, all the real cool kids do it. Oh, you filthy son of a bitch, said Barbie. You filthy bastard. Get away from me, you filthy son of a bitch, said Barbie. Oh, I'm getting on a roll. Wait till you see what's going to happen next. Oh, lighten up, doll. Just then, man. Just then, as Barbie was getting seriously miffed. Hold on, dude. Rod said, fuck it, dude. Rod started blasting fucking grass, dude. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and fire up some of the pot, said Rod. Hey, doll. While you bitch and moan, Rod said, I'm going to blast some of this grass. Hold on. Just then, as Rod was blasting grass, oh, that smoke is getting to me. Oh my gosh. That smoke. Uh-oh. I don't want to embarrass you. Well, then pay attention, because you'll recognize what happens when you're on a marijuana trip. Because Barbie's getting ready to go on one, dude. So next thing you know, fucking Rod is like fucking doing this shit. Like, hey, man. Hey, smell some of this bong. Hey, Rod, what the fuck you doing, dude? Something tells me you're up to no good. Next thing you know, Rod goes, I've done my job. What's your job, dude? Next thing you know, here it comes, man. Barbie is on the pot, dude. And you know what happens when you get on the pot? Hang on, let me see if I got it. This is what happens, dude. Later that night, Rod took Barbie home, man, for a little fucking tappage. That's right. Check it out, dude. Check it out. This is what happened, dude. Oh, Rod, said Barbie. Oh, Rod. What a great time to put your comment up here. Hey, if anybody else has any comments, now's a great time for me to go ahead and interact with them. I have smoked weed daily since I was a chimp. Well, golly gosh, you know, well, maybe this will wake you up, man. You know what happens. Oh, my, said Barbie. This marijuana trip's a blast. Oh, yeah, hold on, dude. It wasn't enough, dude. It wasn't enough. Barbie just started going nuts on the bong, dude. Check it out. Check it out, man. And then, hold on. This is what happened. You following me? Hey, I don't want to hear anything. It's all censored. I lost viewers during this scene? Gosh. That's weird, dude. Barbie used to be a good girl. Then she went bad, dude. All because of the pot. It's the reason why oh shit. Hold on. Hang on. I knew it. Fuck. Hang on. Okay, pal. You can't breathe because you're in the middle of a marijuana trip, and soon you're going to become one of the 8 billion that die. Oh, no, Dr. Balzacki. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Dun-dun-dun. Uh-oh, guess what, dude? Guess what, potheads? It's time. Marijuana detecting police cock, dude. I know this makes no sense. See, I lost viewers. I don't care. I mean, I do care. I want you to fucking understand what I'm saying here, dude. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to tell you guys that, look, the game has changed, junkies. The pot is no longer acceptable. It's time to wake up. Okay? It's a new morning here in America. And you pot junkies, if you think that you can just oh, I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to go to a family-friendly function while holding my narcotic, the pot. The fucking pigs won't know. Well, guess what, pal? You're going to come face to face with a large marijuana detecting police cock like what you're looking at right now. This is Bubba. Bubba is part of the Atlantic City fucking police department's marijuana vice detection force, dude. And what Bubba does is he detects marijuana. And this is Officer Polar flying this giant cock, dude. What you're looking at is a giant cock. And an officer of the law riding that cock. And if you think, I'll just go like a fucking drone, this cock will come fucking, what's this, a giant cock coming down? Well, that's right, junkie. Because the cock doesn't need probable cause because it's already detected the fact that you're holding the narcotic. That's the only probable cause the cock needs, dude. And you're locked up. Going to the fucking chair. It is a huge cock. Let's talk about it. Let's take a closer look at this cock. Because it is a big cock, man. You've got to have big cocks in this line of work. Whoops, wrong. Whoop. This is Brody. Hey, I can't seem to get off the pot. We'll get back to you, Brody. There it is, dude. Bubba. Take a look at Bubba. Do you think he's here to fuck around? No, dude. You know what? I may go through the origin story of Bubba one more time, man. Because he was in the United States Cock Corps. Officer Polar was a gunnery sergeant, man. That's where he learned how to handle large cocks. Back in the Cock Corps. Dude, because a lot of people are like, oh, fuck, that looks like fun. I'll ride that cock. Good luck. You're going to just jump on that cock, man. You're going to just jump. Wait a minute. What kind of dope you smoking there, pothead? I'd like to hear about it. Y'all talking about getting high? Getting high and jumping on that big old cock? Well, I'd like to see that, pot junkie. Because the very second you flip out on the pot, the cock hood, oh, I fucking love it. That is brilliant, man. Quick time out. That is brilliant. Fucking brilliant. I got to add that there's a scene where the weed pusher man gets shot and there's bullet holes all in him and shit and blood splatters. I'll call that the cock hood, man. Because the next day, Polar and the cock find the fucking casings. All right, back to this, dude. This is the cock. All right, let's see who else we got. You know who else is fucking might be on a little bit of the pot? This is, I'm getting dodged by Doge. I'm getting Doge. Department of Genital Examination by Elon Musk. He's here to check my fucking rectum because I heard you've been plugging the pot, good fella, said Elon Musk. Well, gosh, Elon, I know it's fucked up and all. Yes, it is. Why are you on that narcotic when you could be doing something softer like ketamine? You're right, Elon. You're right, dude. I'm sorry. This is Elon, dude. He's just... All right. You know, people go, fuck, dude. This is fucked up, you know. Well, okay, I'll bring on the President of the United States then. There he is, Kim Jong-un. Hey, America, said Kim Jong-un. Dear leader, President of the Republic of America. Hey, I love you bitches so much, said dear leader Kim Jong-un, POTUS, that we're going to be having special tracking devices implanted in you, dude. It's for your safety, so we know where you are, man. For your safety, dude. Hey, dear leader, President, I want to tell you, sure, there's a lot of fucking snapperheads out there that want to piss and moan. They're probably traitors, if you want to know the truth. Because, look, if anybody's got, you know, I'm not political at all, dude. Hang on. But if somebody wants to fucking say that this man here, dear leader, Kim Jong-un, President of the United States, isn't the best gosh darn president we ever had, then you're a fucking traitor. I mean, I'm not being political. Just spitting knowledge, dude. It's like, are you blind? Aren't you? Can you not dig what he's doing, dude? Hey, gang, said dear leader, President of the United States, Kim Jong-un. Hey, I know all of you are digging my anti-420 agenda. Rest assured that I will continue to focus on that fucking narcotic like a laser beam. And it's about time, dude. Hang on. Anybody have any questions for the POTUS? Well, you'll feel safe, dude. Tracking devices, man. Look, let's just get into it, man. Fuck yeah. It's for your personal freedom. I don't want to hear no fucking bullshit. Hold on. Hey, real quick, we found a new sponsor. I told you guys, man, let me get you off Kim Jong-un. Hold on. This is when I rap. This is when I kind of like, hey, man, hey, can I rap to you? Look, when I got into this biz, man, it was a way to like escape reality, and I used it as therapy. It was a way to disassociate myself from the world, man. And I got fortunate, and it's a gift. And there's things I'm trying to do with this gift, man. And one of the things I want to do is somehow translate the things that help me stay alive into something that I could help others to deal with their trauma. And that's really what I'm working on during the 9 to 5, yo. That's what I'm trying to do. But it's a step. You eat the elephant one bite at a time. And unfortunately, gosh, you know, in this greedy world, it takes money, dude. And I promised that I would never hawk merchandise, that I wouldn't be that guy, that I would just be the guy that would say, hey, man, just like and tell somebody about this. That's all I need. I just need people to say, this is interesting, so I can tell them what I want to do. Because I think there's more power in that than just hawking merchandise, dude. But with that said, this is 2026. So I got to do what I got to do, man. And so I looked out in the world, you know, after being away. And I was like, the fuck, dude? Right? What the fuck? So I found my target market that I'm going to penetrate. So look, man. Look. If you're ready to get your fucking alpha on, we get it, dude. Because we're sponsored by the Stallion's fucking product array. And let me introduce the Stallion's Bro Grow from right to left, dude, on your screen. Stallion's Bro Grow. Daily tonic for down there. Also, for a little bit of a bonus, Stallion's Enlargement Cream for bros, dude. You see what I'm talking about? And then, brand new to the product mix, man. The Stallion's penetrating the alpha pump markets. Virgin market territory, dude. And he's going all in with the full width and depth of the alpha's fucking presence, dude. And it's the alpha pump. So look, the time for the bullshit is over, dude. It's time to alpha the fuck up, right? It's time to get your alpha on, dude. And alpha fucking represents. And if you really want to represent, fuck, dude, then step up and get your alpha on with the product array, the trifecta of guaranteed growth, dude. And if you don't believe me, maybe you'll believe the Stallion. That's right, soy boys, said the Stallion. If you want to get your fucking alpha on, then get her to fucking bone up, man. Yeah. Oh my God. Hey, man. I'll tell you that in a second. Hey, said the alpha. There it is, dude. Look. The product mix. Hold on, man. There it is. Get your alpha on, man. That's right, said the Stallion. So look, man. Enter the code Floundering when you order your discrete alpha products, man, for an extra 5% off. And a little of that action goes to support what we're doing here, which is helping get junkies off the pot, dude. So look, as you're growing in your alphadom, you can know that there's going to be one less pot junkie on the street, dude. That's right. You're going to go from fucking... You're going to have some steam and conga. And if you don't believe me, man... Hold up. Wrong guy. Golly gosh, said Stan. Hang on. Oh, I don't have... Do I have... I don't. Shoot. I had Stan's transformation, dude. But Stan's currently in the Alpha Academy. You know, said Stan, there's just way too much patriarchy in the world. Gee whiz, Stan. I'm not sure. Let's see what the Alpha's got to say. Look, dog. You need to get your shit together, man. You need to know who's boss. Hey, I just don't want to go there. I'm not into these power games that feel so medieval. Hey, man, that's what they're looking for, man. You got to take charge. Gee whiz, I got a lot to learn. You certainly do. And you know who can teach you? Meet the AI girlfriend. Hey, Poppy. Let's watch real quick. For you guys that are dedicated enough to hang with me right now, I want to say thank you, man. There's 2 or 3 of you. I know you're misfit toys. Tell the other misfit toys this content isn't for everyone. And please, the people that steadily watch this know that what I'm getting ready to say, this is not directed at you, but directed at potential misfit toys that are out there. Hey, Poppy. I'm the AI girlfriend you've dreamed about, Poppy. You know there's a reason why I popped up on this live stream right now, Poppy. You can do anything you want, and I'll take it, Poppy. Go ahead. Type in your sickest fantasy. Your most sexiest fantasy, I mean. I have fantasies too, Poppy. Like this. Look! Look, Poppy. Look, Poppy. Is this what it takes, Poppy? Is this what you want? Is this what you want your AI girlfriend to do, Poppy? Huh? So look, man. Look. I get it, dude. I'm with you. I'm with it. I'm hip. Hang on. Hey, Poppy. Peace and love, man. Thank you for supporting this. Thank everybody out there for supporting this, man. Thank you guys so much, man. You know, it's like misery loves company. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, look. Poppy. Does anybody have anything they want to ask the AI girlfriend? Do you want to see, would you rather Barbie comes out again? Or maybe wake up, pot junkies. Hey, yo, said Knuckles. Hey, Nucky, what are you doing on the middle of this live stream? And whatever you say, you better not clown me. Yo, said Nucky, I can't clown you. You see, I'm a clown college dropout. Gee whiz, Nucky, tell me more. Well, it started out back in the day. You see, I was a natural. I was natural at clowning. Up and down the boardwalk of Atlantic City, they said, you know, one day that Nucky, he's going to be a real clown. And wouldn't you know, said Knuckles, there it was. I got a full ride scholarship to Atlantic City Clown College. Golly gosh, Knuckles. That sounds pretty swell. Hang on. Yeah, it does sound swell. And right when I was getting ready to graduate, valedictorian, some cum laude, something happened. What's that? Hey, clowny clown, said Sapphire. Why don't we fire up some of this narcotic, the pot, and see where it goes? Golly gosh, said Knuckles. That sounds like a really bright idea, considering I'm getting ready to perform in front of a family-friendly audience. Yes, Sapphire, let us blast grass. That makes total sense. Right on, clown. You're cool. And when we get done, I'll smoke that marijuana cigarette. Let's just say things didn't end well, man. And Knuckles was kicked out of clown college. And if you want to see him now, you'll have to go to the local fucking parking lot at whatever mall's getting ready to get fucking demolished, dude. Because there's a traveling clown college fucking dunk tank, Knuckles. Come dunk the clown college dropout, man. And this is what happens when you decide, I'm going to listen to the weed pusher, man. Right? I'm going to listen to the weed pusher, man, and I'm not going to be a real clown. Instead, yo, I'm Knuckles. I'm a clown college dropout. Instead of doing the right thing, gang, I decided to embrace being a total deviant degenerate and desecrated the clown profession with my chronic use of the narcotic, the pot. I am so sorry, Virginia Woolf. The water is cold and the... hold on. Hey, I got you. There's a reason why you're going through what you're going through. I'm not trying to... but I'm just telling you, he's listening. Hey, Virginia Woolf, said Satan. I bet being wet and cold is pretty gosh darn uncomfortable. Golly gosh, Your good pal Satan is here to help warm you up and get you dry. And the best way to do that, Virginia Wolf, is to come unto me, dude. That's right. God. Virginia Wolf, now's the time. Right here, right now. To come unto Satan, dude. All right, I'm going to switch gears. Those drunk tanks are not a joke. Hang on. All right. Thank you for hailing Satan. I'm not advocating this to anybody out there. I'm just saying that if you're the type of person that's like, hey, you know, what I'd like to have on my bucket list is getting thrown in jail for public intoxication. Let's say that is on your bucket list. I'm not here to judge your life goal, dude. I'm certainly not here to question what you have on your bucket list. I'm just offering maybe a little suggestion to enhance that bucket list. If you want, if you'd have a desire to be thrown in jail for public intoxication, instead of judging you, I want to say, consider that day to be Halloween. Because imagine the fun of not only being in the drunk tank, but also being in the drunk tank with the Wolfman and Frankenstein. Austin Powers with the penis pump. This could be the icing on the cake of that bucket list. Now, having said that, stay off the pot. Peace and love. So, I'm sorry, man. There's maybe some truth to that story, but Poppy, that sounds so traumatic. How can I make it any better? Hey, come on, man. My AI girlfriend, once again, I'm trying to be cool out here, dude, and I'm trying to act like I don't care, like I'm above all this, right? Like I got it so going on, man, that I am so together that I don't need any kind of AI in my life, in particular, an AI girlfriend. Oh, Poppy, that's not what you said the other night. Come on, man. You know, this is fucked up, dude. I'm trying to do a live stream here, and you're like embarrassing me, dude. This is fucked up. I got an idea. Why don't you, instead of fucking coming on here and busting my balls, AI girlfriend, why don't you clean up a little bit, man? How's that? Because I think I'm going to stay out all night and shoot up the pot. That's what I'm going to do. Is this what it's going to take, Poppy? Said my AI girlfriend. Is this what it's going to take to get you to pay attention to me? Fuck, man. Shit's out there now. My stream's viral and everybody knows I got an AI girlfriend squatting on a ball. Hey, said Satan, is there anybody in chat want to reach out to your good pal Satan? I'm not afraid to get vulnerable and authentic with you right now. You know something, said Satan. Sometimes when you reach out to Satan, he's not afraid to reach around to you, if you know what I'm saying. I just thought we had a moment, man. So I brought. Please look. If you're a Satan phobe, don't go running. I just thought we had a chance to reach somebody. I'll get back to the filth. Hang on. Oh, gosh. Oh, hold on. Back to... Hey, real quick. Once again, said the Stallion, don't forget to support the podcast by ordering fucking Stallion's Bro Grow, Stallion's Enlargement Cream for Bros, and the Alpha Pump. And look, we're branching out, dude. I'm not just looking to get sponsorship for scientifically tested alpha products, dude. Okay. Something else I'm toying with. Hang on. If I can find it. Come on. Okay. No, not him. Golly gosh. Hold on. It's Bucky the Bunsen Burner. Hey gang, it's me, Bucky the Bunsen Burner. Let's take a big hit off science, man. Golly gosh, today we're going to learn about the weather. Yeah, golly, hold on. Hey Brody, what do you think of Bucky Bunsen Burner? Hold on. I guess he's okay, said Brody. I mean, science is kind of fucked up. Well, golly gosh, Brody, that's not a good thing to say. Hang on. But somebody's really into it. Hang on. Gee whiz, said Spanky. Golly, hang on. Gee golly gosh, said Spanky. I think Bucky Bunsen Burner's super duper peachy keen. In fact, this is the best gosh darn science video I ever watched. Why's that, Spanky? I mean, golly gosh, I'm glad I was able to reach you. Well, gee whiz, Bucky looks like a bong. Gee whiz, Spanky, that's bullshit. That's not, no. Bucky does not look like a, Bucky, I'm not a bong, I'm a Bunsen burner. Yeah, man, said Spanky. You look like a bong. Aw, gee whiz, man. That's fucked up, dude. Here I am trying to... This doesn't look like a bong. This is... Look, man. God damn it. I'm not a bong, said Bucky. I'm a gosh darn Bunsen burner. Can't you get it through your thick numbskull heads? Just then, Muffy started blowing grass. Gee whiz, said Muffy. Golly gosh, Spanky, you're right. This is the mostest. Bucky looks like a bong. Oh, golly gosh, Muffy. And Spanky said, you bet, Muffy. Jeepers, you're the best. Wait a minute. What the fuck is happening in science class? Wait a minute. It's going, all the kids are on the pot, man. Hold on. Golly gosh, said Spanky. This is Bucky Bunsen Burner. I'm trying to reach these fucking dipshits. Hold on. I like Bucky Bunsen Burner too, said Bernard. He looked like a bong. Oh, fuck. Hang on. You know what these kids need? Look, man. Look. Blowing grass is not where it's at, man. Let me tell you something. Hang on. Don't you want to do the right thing? Hey, gang, it's me, Super Duper Peachy Keen Kid. That's right. You know how Super Duper Peachy Keen Kid gets his powers? Well... That's not him. This is him. Hi, gang, I'm Tommy. Hey, Tommy, but you know what? I've got an alternate identity. You see, when trouble arises and they need some help, it's time for me to use my superpowers. Gee whiz, how do you get your superpowers? Well, I do all of my homework, okay. I obey all of my authority figures. I always do the right thing. I plan for my future. And most importantly, I stay off the narcotic, the pot. And once that happens, poof! I'm super duper peachy keen kid. That's right, gang, it's me. Super duper peachy keen kid. And you can't blow grass and fly high. So look, man. There he is. This is Miss Bush. Hey, this is Stony Knievel. I used to be pretty happening, but then I got wrapped up in a narcotic, the pot, man. And so, my stunt riding days are over, dude. Well, golly gosh, Stony. This is what happens, dude. Stony Knievel. Hey, I'm getting ready to jump the Snake River Canyon. Well, hold on. Wrong guy. Hold on. Hey, Stony, do you think it's a good idea to blast grass before you jump the canyon? Hey, I know what I'm fucking doing. Get off my ass, said Stony. Just then, Stony, said Stony's AI girlfriend. Honeyco Poppy, said Stony's AI girlfriend. I think it's bad idea for you to jump while flying on a marijuana trip. Hey, AI girlfriend, why don't you get off my ass? I know what the fuck I'm doing. Is this what it's going to take, Stony? Is this what it's going to take, man? Hang on. She's reaching out to him right now. Yeah, man. Yeah. I had it all, said Tony. My own AI girlfriend. She even left me. She couldn't take it anymore. Stony, said Stony's AI girlfriend, you love that glass dick bong more than you love your AI girlfriend. I'm going to leave you, Poppy Honeyco. I'm out of here. Wait, said Stony. Wait, AI girlfriend. Why are you leaving me? I thought what we had was pretty special, said Stony as he's all flying high on the pot. I can't take it. All you do is want to make love to that bong instead of making love to me. Golly, why you gotta give me such a fucking hard time, you ball bust? Gee whiz, that's why I'm leaving you. Yeah, man, said Stony. My AI girlfriend left me, dude. Golly gosh, said Stan. Maybe I should blow grass and get an AI girlfriend. Hey, Poppy. You look like a real man. Oh, I like. All right. That's another weed pusher, man, by the way. All right, guys. We're going to end on this. Not end. Sort of end. Let me see here. Yeah. Looky here, said Hank. Y'all better wise up. This here Art of Floundering playing for keeps. The man wants you off the pot. I'm here to tell you something right now. He ain't alone. What are you talking about, Hank? 'Cause this here's America. Love it or leave it, pot junkies. 'Cause your days are numbered. 'Cause we got somebody in office going to take care of you, man. That's right. Look, man. Let me just end on this. It's important. I'm a glass half full kind of cat, dude. And I know that Hank's wishes, which are mine, I want to wake up to clean streets that are not littered with marijuana needles. I want to be able to go to the ER and not have to step over the dead bodies of people who OD'd on the pot. This is America, and none of us should have to live that way. So I'm with Hank. And yeah, maybe that's a hopeless dream, but I think someone's listening. Someone's paying attention. Someone cares. Someone loves us. Loves us enough. Hey, gang, I want to let you know something. I love each and every one of you. That's just the kind of guy I am, man. With that said, thank you guys for hanging in. Hold up, I want to do a quick promo. Hold on. This is important. Clip it. Hey, gang. Tomorrow, Tuesday, the 10th of March, 2026, somewhere around 9 p.m., after Rich New Design and or Ali Patch's stream, we, the Art of Floundering, are going to go live with not just the vertical, but the horizontal. We're going to do a revamped production of the Amazing Slacker series 1 to 3 to bring all of you up to speed of where we're going as we merge into a country such as this, where all of the wonderful cast of characters will descend upon the Amazing Slackers world. So you'll be able to see POTUS in all of his glory, dude. And I'm not just talking about POTUS. I'm talking about Satan. Satan will be there. That's right, gang. You can count on it. And sure, the weed pusher man will be there because I want to say, hey, man. But more importantly, I hope that you'll take a close look at what's happened to Ken. Hey, Ken, why don't you take off those sunglasses, dog? You're inside, and no one's buying the fact that you're not flying high on the pot. Hold on. Just then, Ken's getting his marijuana cigarette smokes. Hold on. How did this happen? Hold on. Hey, everybody. It's me, Ken. You know, hang on. Let's set this all up. You ready? All right, hang on. Let us begin. Oh, Kenneth, said Barbie. You've really let yourself go. Ever since you got hooked up in that narcotic, the pot, you have changed. Hey, Barbie, said Ken. Why do you gotta bust my smoothie balls? After all, I went on all those dipshit fucking vacations with you and dressed like an asshat. And you never even gave me a sniff of any of that smoothie action, said Ken. So why you want to bust my ass now? Just because I want to blast a little grass, said Ken. Have you looked at yourself, Kenneth? Look what that bong and marijuana needle is doing to you. You're just not the same person. Hey, Barbie, why don't you get off my ass, man? And just then, Ken decided to tune her out. You know something, Ken, said Sapphire. I like it when you get high and blast grass. Really? Said Ken. That ball-busting bitch Barbie. Ken, you don't have to say that. Hey, Barbie, I'm talking. Men are talking now, Barbie. Hang on. Oh, Kenneth, please. My Instagram followers are watching, and they don't want to hear anything inappropriate. Yo, Barbs, said Ken. Clam up, doll, said Ken. Men are talking. As I was saying, Sapphire, yeah, I'm glad you understand, man. Sometimes a fella needs to blast a little grass every now and then. I mean, good God, everybody's always on my ass ever since I dumped that ball-busting bitch Barbie. Oh, I understand, said fucking Sapphire. In fact, Ken, I'd like to smoke that marijuana cigarette of yours. Really, Sapphire? You want to smoke my marijuana cigarette? I certainly do. Hang on. Just then, Ken decided to let Sapphire smoke his marijuana cigarette. Yeah, man, said the weed pusher man. Yeah, smoke that marijuana cigarette, Sapphire. Okay, are you ready, Ken? I'm ready to smoke that marijuana cigarette. Just then, Sapphire started smoking Ken's marijuana cigarette. Hold on, man. Hold on, we worked hard on this sound effect. Hang on. That's right, doll, said Ken. Way to smoke that marijuana cigarette. And Sapphire was smoking Ken's marijuana cigarette. Hold on. Just then, Barbie walked in. Kenneth, what the hell is going on? It looks like somebody's smoking your marijuana cigarette, and that's just perverted. Just then, Ken tried to do it on the down low. I don't know what you're talking about, Barbie. Wait a minute. And fucking Barbie's like, wait a minute. I can hear gagging noises. It's almost like, oh my God, this is sick, man. So let me ask you something. Hold up. Let's take a look at Ken's eyes, dude. Come on. If that doesn't look like somebody that's whacked out, flipping out on a marijuana. Hey, Jen, what's up, man? That's right, Barbie. Hold up. Oh, Kenneth, is that what I think it is? Oh, shut up, Barbie. I saw what you were doing the other night. Oh, that's not my fault. I was flipping out on a contact high. Well, it was something else, though, because Barbie fucking... Hold on. Fucking Barbie did, dude. Whoops. Still right there. See that? Barbie started smoking the bong, dude. Ah, Barbie, what are you doing? And then, dude, Rod got a hold of that. Started taming that shrew, dude. So, Barbie, why are you giving Kenneth such a hard time? It's not like, hold on. Right? Check it out, man. Rod's like, yeah, doll, that's what I'm talking about. I dig flying on the narcotic the pot and doing the freaky with you. Oh, Rod, said Barbie, I'm all tingly down there. What you're doing to me's magical. I love flipping out on the pot and doing questionable, deviant, desecrated things, dude. And just hold on, man. Hold on. Boom. Right? So while Barbie's doing that, man, are we really gonna fucking say, hey? Hang on. So look, man. Ken could have had it all. Had Barbie, right? You know what else Ken could have had instead of blasting grass? He could have had, instead of spending money on something useless like the pot, he could have filtered that over to the Stallion's enlargement cream for bros, bro grow ointment, and the alpha pump, dude. And got his fucking alpha on. But instead of getting his fucking alpha on, you know what Ken decided to do? He decided to get his fucking marijuana on. Yeah, man, said Ken. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I know what I'm doing. Ken. I don't need Barbie. Oh, Ken, you fucking bastard. Oh, fuck off, Barbie, said Ken. All I need is this bong and this marijuana needle. And occasionally allow me to smoke that marijuana cigarette. Hold on. So hold on. Because I'm not going to just leave it on this. Hey, hang on. I say this every night. I was like Ken. I was out there flipping. I was banging tabs of the pot. Right? Snorting lines. You know what I'm talking about. It was crazy, dude. It was fucking crazy. I couldn't get right, man. I couldn't get right with anybody. I couldn't get right with him. You know? That's what hurt the most. Was I tried to get right with him. And he was just like, you can't get right with me, said Satan, till you get right with yourself. And the only way you're going to get right with yourself is to get off that narcotic, the pot. Yeah, man. So I was like Ken. But Satan, I said, how am I going to get off the pot, dude? Satan said there's only one way to do it. Reach out to Kenneth Copeland and dance with snakes, dude. Yeah. Fuck yes. Hang on. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Come on, man. Hang on. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Let's get some of that old time snake dancing going on. You said it, Satan, said Kenneth Copeland. Woo! Dancing to get off the pot. That's right. Dancing to get off the pot, said Kenneth Copeland. Woohoo! Hey, by the way, I was growing up, I was a big fan of Mad Magazine. I'm going to date myself because I am 60. I'm old. And one of the really cool things about Mad Magazine was if you looked really closely in the background, sometimes they drop little Easter eggs. So, in my own little way, I've tried to do that. So while you are tripping out on what is no doubt the life-changing event of watching Kenneth Copeland dance with snakes. Hey there, America! Time to start talking about getting off the pot and getting on the snake dancing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! Give me that old-time snake dancing, old-time snake dancing. Hold up, do I got the Easter Bunny here? I don't, but I'll tell you a story about the Easter Bunny. Hang on. But there it is, man. All right, quick story. let me switch this because I don't want to cross streams here. All right. But basically, dude, you know, all right. Okay. Forgot what I was talking about. It'll come to me. What was What was the last part? It was Satan, and it was coming under Satan. It was getting off the pot. It must not be. Give me a second. Hey, y'all, Will. Story of Easter. Here's the story of Easter. You ready? They don't tell you this. Jesus was tripping balls in the desert, dude. He was coming in and out of a marijuana trip, man, hallucinating. Gets back to the fucking apostles, and he goes, dude, I got this fucking wild idea, man. Why don't we fucking blast grass, grab some donkeys, and trek on into Jerusalem, man. Catch a couple punk rock shows, man. Maybe even perform a little ourselves. Do some spoken word. Just then, Apostle Poopy Pants came up and he said, hey, Jesus, no can do, man. The Romans are being real ball busters about the pot. And Jesus wept, dude. Jesus said, wait a minute, man. The fuck you telling me this? How am I going to prophesize and share the good news of the pot if I, in fact, am not actively tripping on the pot? How am I able to meet them where they're at if I am not where it's at? Said the Savior with a tear in his eyes. Just then, out of nowhere, man, this furry-looking character pops up and said, hey, Jesus, I think I got the solution to your problem, dog. Jesus said, hey, man, am I still tripping on that marijuana trip in the desert, man, or is this a talking bunny, man? Just then the talking bunny said, hey, my street name is Peter the Hemptail, and I got the solution to your problems, dog. Just then Jesus said, please share with me your wisdom, for I am willing to partake of it, said Jesus. Just then Peter the Hemptail produced, hey, Jesus, take a look at these hemp-infused chocolate eggs. Why don't you fuck on one of these? And Jesus partook of Peter the Hemptail's hemp-infused chocolate egg. And it was good, dude. I mean, it was really good. The shit was dope, yo, said Jesus. Let me tell you. Back to the story. And as Jesus was flying on the pot, Peter the Hemptail said, hey, there's no way those fucking poopy pants, fucking party pooping Roman guards are going to recognize this for what it is, the pot. So why don't we fuck on some of these and head on into Jerusalem, man? So Jesus, the apostles, Peter the Hemptail, got on donkeys and got high on hemp-infused chocolate eggs all the way into Jerusalem, dude. And that's the story of Easter. I hope, it's the time of year. It's from the Book of Hemp, dude. We'll have a production. See, they're trying to keep the Book of Hemp. It was found, in the Dead Sea Scrolls. You gotta be able to it's a different kind of language. I'm one of the few that can interpret it, dude. All right. See, I had a vision. Well, I don't want to get into it now, but if you want to know more about the origins of the Book of Hemp and how, a beam of light, pillar of light came down upon, a young boy as he's out in the woods trying to figure out what the right way to go was. And he said, hey, man, why don't you get high on this shit, dude? And he's like, fuck, this is true. And it's like, fuck yeah, it's true. This is some good shit. And then started the Book of Hemp, dude. And then what happened? Well, they don't want you to know about the Book of Hemp and what happened during Easter when Jesus and Peter the hemp tail were flipping out on hemp-infused chocolate and eggs, man. Jesus got up and said, hey, man, I just got to say something. Peter the hemp tail said, fucking what? It's that. Jesus goes, I love all you guys, man. This is some good shit, said Jesus. Peter the hemp tail said, fuck right, it is some good shit there, Jesus. Don't you forget about it, man. And it come to pass that Jesus and Peter the hemp tail tripped out on hemp-infused chocolate eggs, man. Jen says this is the first time she's understood Easter. Well, look, man. There are many paths to the top of Mount Fuji. If you kind of knew, we all have it's interesting. Life is an interesting journey. Because the way I look at things is, let's say I believe in the tooth fairy. And I'm going to have my entire life revolve around that belief in the tooth fairy. Everything I do is in service to the tooth fairy. And one morning I wake up and I go online and I read that the tooth fairy is not real. That they've proven scientifically that everything I've read about the tooth fairy is made up. My entire life I've believed in the tooth fairy. Everything about my family believes in the tooth fairy. I'm going to go to college that believes in the tooth fairy. Everybody believes in the tooth fairy, and now I don't. My whole world is rocked. How am I going to function? And then you get angry. God, I wasted all those years believing in the tooth fairy. And you're angry about that, quote, wasted time. Well, this is what I do. And I'm no fucking life coach. So trust me, don't do this. But this is what I did. Or what I would, whatever. I look at it as like, well, sure. It's not a waste of time because all of that made me who I was at that point, right? And you kind of look at these things as life 2.0 or 4.0, whatever, man. It could be whatever. I don't believe in corporate America anymore. I don't believe in the suburbs anymore. Whatever our fucking first world problems are. We have the luxury of that. But that's how I look at it, as I'm looking at this guy blasting grass. So look, man, we covered a lot of ground today. But we started with something very important. I'd like to think important. And the message is not, it's not, excuse me. It's not about Barbie. It's not about Ken. It's not about Ken. It's about the AI girlfriend, dude. What is sad is the AI girlfriend will get more views than anything else. Poppy, why do you always insult me? By the way, as a reminder, the AI girlfriend left Ken because Ken couldn't give up the pot. So with that, I want to say peace and love. Thanks, everybody, for watching. It's time for me to crash. I got an early morning, man. Peace and love to everybody. Good night.